Hi everyone, this is part 3 of my OPI collection, and we're going to look at 3 of the Hello Kitty polishes that came out earlier this year. They came out like New Year, January this year, and I've got 3 of them here. So we're going to have a look at those in a bit more detail, and also some toppers, and also a look at push and shove as well. So let's get on with the swatching. So this first one here is it's a really pretty pink. I'm trying to rack my brains to think, have I actually worn this? I know I've worn the other 2. I think I have. So it's not created a huge impact, but let's see what it swatches like. This is called Look at My Bow. Yeah, Look at My Bow. And it is a really nice pigmented cream. I can't remember whether it was opaque. I think I've got a feeling, you know, it looks like a pretty straightforward cream. It looks like it's sort of bubblegum leaning a tiny little bit of a lavender cream, tiny bit. So, oops, that's one coat there. The next one is, and I know that I've worn this one, it's absolutely gorgeous. This is my pal Joey. Most of the collection were lots of pinks. There were quite a few pinks and a pinky red, and a yellow and a black. But this one really stood out. I got this one first, and then I picked the other 2 up. Excuse me, I'm really wheezy today. At TK Maxx when I saw it on sale. So all of these 3 I picked up a few months ago. In fact, no, I got my pal Joey, I got from Nail Polish Direct, and the other 2 I picked up, I think, in a little set from TK Maxx. You know, sometimes they do duos. I haven't put the lid back on properly on that, but yeah, that's my pal Joey. I'll give you a closer look when we do the second coat. And this one here is Starry Eyed for Dear Daniel, and I believe Daniel is the name of Hello Kitty's boyfriend. I don't know. Never really been a big fan of Hello Kitty. So it's a pink base packed with lots of pink, magenta pink type glitters. Really nice formula, and it does get opaque on about 3 coats. I mean, we're just going to do 2 for today's video. This next one is this is push and shove, and you'll know exactly what this is if you've got it. This is before all this new fad with the mirror pigments and the holographic chrome pigments recently came out. This was the nearest thing we had to a mirror effect silver nail polish. Now, it doesn't look like that in the bottle. It's a very strange formula and pigment, and you actually have to, it's like, you know, I don't know if anyone ever like broke an Etch-a-Sketch, and inside you've got all these like magnetic silver particles. It's a little bit like that. It actually comes with its own special base coat. Lay down that base and push and shove. So these are both from the Gwen Stefani, I imagine the holiday collection from 2013. So this has been around a few years. I am actually going to put the base coat on the swatch wheel, just because the last time I swatched the polish with just straight onto the swatch wheel, it didn't really give the effect that it does on the nails. So the idea with this polish is it's just one, you put the base coat down and it's one swipe, no top coat. Top coat will just ruin the formula. We'll come back to that. But it's in the description it's sort of marketed as, you know, for one night, one special night, which is a very clever marketing way of saying the formula's not great and it'll chip within hours. So, but it does. I mean, I've worn this maybe 2 or 3 times. So, and I've never used it in nail art or anything. So, if anybody knows if it's more versatile, then, or if you've got, you know, any manicures that you've used this in, you know, apart from just the one swipe chrome effect, then please let me know. That kind of has dried. Let's see if this works. So, as with all OPIs, you get the nice wide brush. It's a kind of paddle brush. It does have that chrome effect going on. So the nail, I'll just put a little bit more on there. I don't think it's helped that the base coat didn't quite dry, but we shall see. Now as that dries down, it's quite brush strokey there, but that should dry into a much more mirrored chrome effect, but we'll come back. It could be that it's on the switch, and what I should have probably done is done it on my nails, but I've already got a polish on my nails, which incidentally is Lottie As If. Okay, so we'll leave that because it is just supposed to be one coat, and we'll come back and see if it does dry down with that mirrored chrome effect. The next polish I want to show you, in fact the next 2, I didn't realise that I'd picked up so many polishes sort of individually from this collection, but this is Comet in the Sky. In fact, Anne actually sent me this, Anne Sweet YFT, when we did our beauty swap, so she sent me this from Paris. And this I picked up at quite a big discount, from £11.50 to £3 at Sally's, and this is So Elegant. So come on, focus, do it now. Oh, it's not listening to me today. This, if you can see that, is So Elegant and Comet in the Sky. I've shown you this before as one of my favourite glitter toppers. So it's a black jelly base and tons of gold, blue. It's kind of multi-glitter but multi-chrome at the same time, with lots of different sizes of hexagons. And this one here is another chunky glitter that's in a dark grey a dark grey base, tinted base, and just lots of these lovely black and dark gunmetal hexagons. But yeah, that was a bit of a bargain, I thought, picking this up for £3. So let's find let's find some. We'll use these polishes here. So I'm going to put Comet in the Sky over this one here, which is of Amsterdam. And that kind of duochrome glitter is just really, when you catch in the sun, it's really, really reflective. But there are some black matte glitters in there as well. It's just lovely. So that's Comet in the Sky, and So Elegant. We'll put this over this one here, which is First Date at the Golden Gate. Is that another OPI? So yeah, you've got the black matte glitters and larger chunky silver, but that kind of darker gunmetal silver, gunmetal grey. So that's the 2 toppers there, and they're both from the same collection, from the Gwen Stefani Holiday Collection 2014. Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh when I say Gwen Stefani, because a friend of mine had an alarm on their phone that was a Gwen Stefani track, and we just ended up talking about it for some reason, and he, instead of saying, he couldn't get his words out, and instead of saying Gwen Stefani, he said Glenn Stefani. And I said, oh, Glenn Stefani and his big brass band. So now I can't say Gwen Stefani without thinking about Glenn Stefani. Anyway, I'm being silly. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, can you see it started to dry down now into this mirrored chrome effect? I mean, you do not get your reflection at all like you do in these new mirrored pigments. But let's just go back and put a second coat very quickly on these three here. The Hello Kitty collection. So that's... Look at my bow. The blue is My Pal Joey. Yeah, it's a lovely bright blue, this one. If you're into blues, it's a great blue to have. And Starry Eyed for Dear Daniel. Yeah, so it deepens up quite a bit. You might want to put this over another pink, or you would get it reasonably opaque as a full coverage glitter topper in 3 coats. So that's the 3 Hello Kitty Push and Shove, which has dried down to quite a chrome mirrored effect, but it's not mirror. It's definitely chrome and it's very reflective. And the 2 toppers there from the from the Glen Stefani collection. Couldn't help it. Okay, so let me know if you've got any of these Hello Kitties, what you think of them. I thought that was quite a good collection, actually. I didn't get all of them, but the ones that I got, I'm more than happy with. Okay, next one we will be looking at some of the pinks that I have and some silvers. So that'll be in part 4 of my OPIs. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.